Welcome to Spectrum Protect version 8.1.1. In this video, we're going to look at the new enhancement to troubleshooting capabilities. You can now go into the server active and completed tasks and do things like sort, filter, and export that data, just like you can in the other tables in the Spectrum Protect Operations Center. To access the enhanced activity log entries, go to Servers, select your Spectrum Protect server, and then look either at the active tasks or at the completed tasks. Here in this completed task, you'll see this task has some type of error associated with it. When we click that task, we'll see all of the activity log entries associated with it. In this case, 1,730. Previously, you were limited to just 1,000 entries. We can then filter on that so that we can see just the critical information. In this case, we're going to get rid of the informational messages and just show any of the critical or warning messages. So notice this filter has reduced the number of messages down to 21. We can export this information to Excel. We can save this and then pass this on to the owner of that machine so they can take a look at what's going on. We can refine our troubleshooting even more by doing an additional filter. In this case, we're going to add on an option to look just at the Red Hat Linux platforms. So we're going to choose the any column contains RHEL. Now you see we have just two messages that we can take a look at. If we wanted to drill down even further, we might want to take a look at the time frame for these messages. So to drill down on the time, we could click on date and time. And let's say we're going to look at before, and we'll look at the first error, which occurred on March 28th. And we'll take a look at before 11:45 p.m. In addition, we want to say status is critical. And as you can see, this search did not bring out any other messages. So perhaps a technique we'd want to look at is to sort the messages by the header columns. So we'll click on the date and time header, and you can see now we have the newest messages first, or we could click it again, and this will give us the oldest messages first. Likewise, you could click on the status header, and that will show you the informational. Click again, and you'll get the critical. In another example, we have this replicate node error that we want to diagnose. So we're first going to filter out this repetitive ANR 045E that we see coming up over and over again. So we can do that by saying message does not contain, and then the error message number. You can then further limit these results by adding in status is critical. And now we've reduced the number of messages to look at down to this one. Now the other messages inside of either the alerts or the clients, those still are in the older format where it's simply a list view, and the only way to search on that is to do the Windows search. And the only way to export that data is through a copy and paste that you would manually do out to Excel. So in summary, you can now sort and filter the activity log entries for the active and completed tasks when you're trying to troubleshoot server tasks. You now have the ability to do things like easily search, filter, and export that data to an Excel spreadsheet. Thank you.